all those almost upsets and just couldn't quite do it.
Yeah. It's definitely been a lot of stories of almost and could have been. I think Shroomed is looking to be a contender.
Yeah, and those SSBM ranks on the screen, do not believe what they tell you. Zain is nominally the favorite going into this matchup off a hot streak of Summit.
Yeah, and what I see here is that these two have played once before, at least according to Tapo stats. And you know what tournament that was at?
What?
Get on My Level 2017. Losers, round 12, 3-0 Shroomed.
Wow, so 1 round away from where it's happening right now.
Hey man, history may not repeat, but it does definitely rhyme. Let's see how these two take on this new chapter.
So it's not going to be the Marth Ditto. We sort of expected it to not be the Marth Ditto.
Yeah.
Shroomed, of course, with a ton of experience, just like SFAT from playing Pew Pew all those years in NorCal.
This is a fast start for Shroomed.
Wow. Okay, but here, this is where Zain shines.
Oh, the track down.
But Shroomed gets out.
Yeah, just jumps out.
Okay. No big punish from Zain either. Every time he's gotten only 1 or even 0 hits after the grab.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that up air could have been replaced by a neutral air. I understand why he did it. The falling up air could sometimes lead into a lot more on the ground. But, oh, what the hell?
And
Zain.
Those two players trading just neutral wins. It was Shroomed all the way for the first 30 seconds or so, and then Zain just won everything after that.
Yeah. Oh my
He's
god.
Dead.
Oh my god. He did that to None. He's doing that to Shroomed.
Wow.
Well, even None, it was an SD. This is a clean, like, earned 2 stocks.
Oh. Okay. Again, okay, so this is what we were talking about. The way that Plup failed against Zain at Summit was by not using needle edge guards appropriately, and so far, neither has Shroomed.
So what's the big change they need to make? Like, what would we be looking out for? Do they need more angled, like more straight out? What are they trying to catch?
Needles. He literally hasn't thrown a needle when Zain has
Are they trying to catch the up B or the jump?
The jump very frequently.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the jump very frequently, or just hitting him even just when he's low. It just forces him to fall. Yeah. There too, that would work.
Yeah.
Ooh, beats.
Hey.
There we go. See?
And it gives you enough time to get to the ledge.
And that caught the jump there. So there we go. Needle edge guards going to make a huge difference in this set, I think. We saw those those stocks were because of the needle edge guards from Shroomed. So.
Right. That's his win condition, and Zain,
good DI out, doesn't get Ken comboed.
Yeah, and that's the traditional Marth play. You go to the ledge, you let them get the landing lag. Oh, or air dodges behind you. I think Zain should be able to cover that if he sees it coming. If the Sheik is that close to you, you can just hit him.
Zain missed a pivot there, which is a less likely that you see than him hitting the pivot. So.
Yeah.
Shroomed puts himself in the corner, which is sort of scary.
You guys haven't hit each other in a while. They're just kind of, there it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see, so he's at least a little bit learning about Shroomed's habits and how he's willing to get real close to the edge and start putting on attacks, air dodges, these kind of things.
Amazing from Shroomed. Needle edge guard. See, you constrict the timing window is part of it. And so you make, even if it doesn't always directly kill them, it makes your edge guard so much easier to pull off.
Right. And I think that that's like a lot of high-level Melee is how can I make it so that I have to make the fewest choices. I have the fewest opportunities for something to go wrong.
Yeah, for me to mess up. And now this match has been in Zain's favor almost the entire time, but Shroomed looking to take it back. Good anti-air from Zain.
But he's got him off stage, and now it begins.
Yeah. Oh, I was scared that Zain was going to forward smash him again. Hits the pivot. Actually, if he hadn't pivoted, I think that would have tippered. So there it is. There's the tipper.
Zain with the slight pop-off, just the single fist. Yes! It's one of my favorite subtleties in Melee. Is a little bit of respect, and that is a great game one. I feel like he played. They both started to put together things about the matchup that you like to see. I mean, it's the classic, just getting to the ledge, getting the forward smash, good grab combos, and then from Shroomed, you saw hope for better needle edge guarding than we've seen against Zain in a while.
Going for the tech chase, Zain is, I like that adaptation because we saw in game one when he went for the up throw, which is not true on Sheik.
No, you have very few follow-ups.
Shroomed was getting out. At this percent, you can do things, and it's also a DI mix-up with Fair, so there it's good.
Yeah, on Smash boards, if you care to choose to learn about how to play Marth. There's all the follow-ups on Sheik and Captain Falcon based on DI.
On Cardano's perfect Marth class. Shoutouts to Cardano.
It's beautiful.
Also, Jigglypuff, you're struggling with that matchup. Reverse fair, yeah. That was the freest reverse fair ever. I'm so glad that he hit that.
Yeah. Shroomed looking good here at the beginning of game 2. So what was it that Junebug did that made him kind of a minor kryptonite to Zain?
Okay, honestly, I didn't see that set. I just heard about it from Rishi.
That's fine.
I think needle edge guards were a big part of it. That's what Rishi told me.
Yeah.
So. Wow, Shroomed actually makes it back.
There really hasn't been that big of a difference in neutral between these two. So, you know, it's the punish game in the neutral and the edge guarding rather that's going to be a big difference. Ooh, wow. The turnaround back air.
Oh, is he dead? Yeah, he is.
He just kind of fell.
Yeah. Just kind of fell.
Was that a rip he thought he had his jump?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Well, we have to go into it anyways. Got to shrug it off.
Again, a great recovery from Shroomed. He almost lived that. Shroomed, very well known, lauded for how good his survival DI is.
Yeah, I think that comes from his origin story as a mid-tier.
Yeah.
Like, if you have to be good at all the things that are in your control, right? I remember some of my earliest tournaments seeing him survive just the most insane things in the upper right-hand corner of the map. 180% up smashes from Pikachu's.
Wow, the tech chase with the up B right there. That's shades of Drugged Fox, circa EVO 2015.
When he first took off the mask.
Revealed he was M2K the whole time.
Yeah. Zain reeling back a little bit in his chair. We're sitting at 55-0.
I mean, to be fair, Shroomed, it was almost a mirror image of the last game this game has been so far, with Shroomed taking an early 2-stock lead and now Zain trying to make the comeback. So.
Yeah.
I love the way Shroomed is using fair on Zain's shield, just forcing him into uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
Great.
And Shroomed has been content to kind of be, to tighten up the space that he's moving in. It's very similar to what we saw versus Fox earlier, where you let the other player kind of dance around you, and then you make the hard call. Oh, with the read on the dash. Oh. The spot dodge over the forward smash, but it's still Zain that's swatting out this streak. Yep, deep off stage.
He'll be able to make it back, but Zain punish.
Yeah, he knew he had to make that choice. I think he was thinking about up B. It might have sent him in a slightly better direction, but it all worked out.
Love that edge guard from Zain. That's something we've not seen so far, is the off-stage bear edge guards, which can be really effective in this matchup if the Sheik is trying to stall for too long. Oh, the dash dance from Zain.
You know what else Zain could start thinking about is, at high percents, you should be looking for down smash on the edge versus Shroomed. But it's looking at Shroomed in control.
Like I said, mirror image of the last game.
Right.
His comeback building for Zain. Let's see if Shroomed can make the replica complete and close it out.
Oh, an up air from the ledge. That's so rare because you see how deep it put him. He had to up B again.
Oh my god, gets Roy zoned. And now, oh, Shroomed playing so smart, just not letting himself get picked up by any of Zain's moves in the corner.
Zain has so little stage left to work with that he has to run off stage, and Shroomed capitalizes. He's got him now in the corner again.
Oh, but now he's in the corner.
They're fighting out of it. There's the up B out of shield.
Not great DI from Shroomed. Zain won't get the tipper. Shroomed has his jump back.
Oh, he tried to swipe at him.
But he up B's through the fair, and Zain just dies.
Swipe or no swiping?
Wow. Close matches so far.
Yeah. All right.
Both on Battlefield, right?
Both on Battlefield.
So we'll see where Zain
Both
goes.
Last stock. And now we're going in one more time, changing the song.
Zain yet to hit the start button. There we go. Okay.
He was checking out how much damage he did. You gotta get the stats.
I love it. Zain's been wearing that jacket all weekend, by the way. I love that jacket.
That jacket is very intimidating.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what you expect is the counter pick from Marth. So you know, people say these days that Marth might beat Sheik, and one of the reasons for that is because when it comes to the juggling, a lot of the time it's actually in Marth's favor.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see that here, if Zain can juggle effectively. Yeah. Gets a few good hits there. Not quite. Oh, the spacing.
Yeah, it seems like Shroomed has been like able to dodge so many forward smashes this game. Sometimes it's been Roy zone, sometimes it's been spot dodge. Obviously, you can't avoid those ones, but okay.
I think Zain was looking for another like tech chase up B, which is the foxtrot movement, so cool.
Yeah.
Into the Dynasty, we're in Canada, rep Kirby Kaze Shroomed.
That's right. I mean, that's one of the beautiful things about Melee, right? It's like when your friend tells you, oh, you remind me of this other guy. And you can do that in Melee. You can channel your peers and your idols, the people you've learned from.
Wow. Shroomed, Needles here? Yeah, he does them, but Zain, it's always a mix-up there. I think maybe earlier Needles would have worked, but I'm not the expert. These guys are.
Ooh, gets hit off the stage. I always like the aerials to cover the ledge instead of just like trying to cover above the ledge.
Wow. There's a needle, and that'll ensure that that stock is closed out.
It was a pretty long way back home for Zain, but yeah, the needle secures it.
Again, the pivot off the forward throw.
And he's surviving at these insane percentages. Oh,
not quite, but he had a chance to survive, and that's huge in and of itself.
Yeah.
I love that.
I think that's one of my favorite Mango secondary moments is the fully charged. Oh.
Okay, here's the opportunity for the juggle. Not quite the follow-up he wants. Really, Zain wants to get so much more percent off of that.
Oh, the dash attack gets called out by the dash back. Zain the king.
Oh my god, I love it. Shroomed, a lot of, if you play Sheik, you know her dash dance, the worst of the top tiers by a long shot. But Shroomed using that dash dance to threaten just outside, I think he's trying to bait dash backs, honestly.
Yeah.
And then if
oh, down? No, he goes out.
But Shroomed still living. I don't think he has his jump though. Yeah, so that's gonna be it.
Crazy from Zain, and that's what we were talking about, those juggle strings, the spots where you can get the big combos so you can keep resetting on the ground and keep Sheik in the air. That is where Marth looks immaculate.
Honestly, Shroomed has been better off of the grab than Zain has so far.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
That's better. In a lot of ways.
Doesn't get the edge guard, but he's been playing with Zain at the ledge so well. Zain, obviously a huge dash back user, and when he's there at the ledge and he doesn't have room to dash back, Shroomed can just oppressively shut him down with these forward airs, just dash dance in front of his face and say, you don't have room to move.
Yeah, and you see how Zain even then just challenged. He's like, no more needles in neutral. No, just like shooting him at me, and he got a big string off of it.
Okay, so Zain, there we go. Center stage is where he thrives.
And the one forward smash that Shroomed doesn't dodge on stage brings it back to last stock, but Zain in deep trouble now as he goes off stage, catches him though.
The needle barely missing.
We got center stage dash dances, and Shroomed just calls out the dash back with that dash attack.
Oh, such a good edge guard. That'll close it out for Shroomed. Zain getting beaten on his own counter pick, but again last stock.
Again last stock, holy moly. Alrighty.
Oh man.
He's changing this song again.
Yeah, I like that. A different mentality for each game.
Yeah, I feel
and you don't want the song to be ending in the middle of the match.
That is such a tilter.
You really hate afterwards.
Such a tilter. Yeah, I listen to Mika a lot when I'm playing. A lot of high energy, and then sometimes it turns into a love ballad. I'm not about that.
I love that. That's great. I listen to Jamie XX mostly when I play.
We got good taste. Oh, the dash attack. And Zain starting off this game in big control. That's the juggling we were talking about, and he gets 90% for it.
There's the pivot in neutral just to get the forward smash.
Yeah, it started to change where, you know, I called out at the very beginning of the last game that Shroomed had dodged a couple of those, but now Zain has gotten like 2 out of 2 in a row, so it might just be more of a 50-50 than I'm giving credit for.
Oh, wow. Oh, Shroomed.
Oh,
is what I was going to say.
There you go. Thank you, Nintendo, for giving your support to get on my level.
Okay. This has been so big.
Oh. Getting a little bit greedy there. Shroomed has had such cool movement where he kind of adds in these wave dashes to keep himself pulled back, shield stops, needles. It keeps his movement very, very erratic, which kind of matches the energy that Zain puts out.
Yeah, I think it's especially important on this stage because, wow, look at that. That movement still just so erratic, like you said. But on this stage especially, a lot of what you expect from Sheik movement is with platforms. She's going to go to needles. She's going to slide off and do bears and do shield drops and stuff. But Shroom's like grounded movement.
He went flying.
So he didn't pivot that time, right? He just forward smashed? Okay, so that's been a mix-up too. The past few times when Zain has gone for that,
oh my God.
Sammy stall, great stuff.
Yeah.
The past few times when Zain has gone for that, he's gone for the pivot, and actually because Shroomed has DI'd in a tiny, tiny bit, he doesn't get the tipper. So that time he recognizes not to move forward and gets the tipper.
Just trying to stay in center, poking out Shroomed. In the corner, swiping out the needles. Shroomed just dives in. I feel like Shroomed has been excellent at calling out Zain's backdashes and dash dances.
Yeah, I really do think that's been a huge, huge part of it. And not just calling them out, but baiting them out.
Right. They establish the pattern. He recognizes the pattern, punishes.
Great recovery, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it back again. I will never doubt your recovery ever again.
Insane.
Oh, he makes times in a row. Dude, he's done that, like, recovery onto the whip.
And he might turn it into a stock because Zain couldn't up B early through the neutral air.
No, that was beautiful. Shroomed knew that
that's a checkmate.
Shroomed knew that he might die from doing that neutral air, but it actually works out absolutely the best way.
But he turns it around immediately, so now it's 0-0, last stock.
That was, Zain was at such a low percent though when.
Sorry, he's been playing with Norwalk too much.
Okay, Zain, this is it. You haven't been able to put a big punish together. Can you do it this time?
Well, he gets like a big string, but he doesn't ever turn it into a dunk, and that's really hard versus Sheik at times. But I mean, it's essential to get 1 or 2 of those to actually win the game.
Shroomed off stage, fighting back from the corner. Can he put together another comeback stock?
Oh boy, these forward smashes.
Here's
reset.
This is where so much of the game has been decided.
Shroomed has to be
again. He gets back on stage, but he does the slow get up. He's still living.
He is.
What's the recovery option? No tipper.
He's amazing. Look at this DI.
Oh
no!
He's still living.
He can't be killed. Oh, he gets killed. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Shroom's DI and recovery, such a big
should have aimed for the head. Oh my God.
Look at that. That tells the story. And also, we've seen only 2 stages so far, and that's because Shroomed was confident he could win on Battlefield.
That's right.
And then Zain, I mean, he
was confident that he could win on Final Destination.
Although it's a bit of a different story since it is his counter pick that he lost on, and that does mean that it's going to be Shroom's counter pick we go to now. Is it going to be Dreamland? They say don't counterpick Zain. Don't counterpick Zain to Dreamland. That's what Rishi says. Don't counterpick Zain to this stage. You give him so much room to dash back.
You could dash back more than any other level. But I do think the flat part, the base stage is longer than FD, I think, right?
Barely.
Okay.
I think. Not sure though.
Close enough.
And now we might see, because with Zain's platform movement, with the edge cancels, there might be more opportunity for some crazy combos to come out.
Yeah,
he wasn't quite getting the huge punishes.
Yeah, we watched Zain in pools yesterday versus Ashika on this map in particular. He was an edge cancel king, putting out down airs by the edge.
Yeah, because even though this stage is really big, one of the things that's amazing about it for an edge cancel heavy march, the platforms are actually the closest together of any stage. So edge canceling from platform to platform, really, really easy.
Sometimes I'm just in awe, like how the timings are so perfect to get that last little bit of ability to grab the ledge.
It's like the last breath of life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. He's super good at that. I think that's the wave dash into PC drop.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier on Marth than some other characters.
Yeah, Marth's walk speed being very high and having low traction makes it very easy.
It's cool.
It's really cool. We've also seen him throwing out recently he'll do a fair into an immediate PC drop.
Yeah.
And that's really just sometimes he does use it to cover, but it's also just a visual mix-up because you're not used to seeing an attacker immediately go to the ledge.
The needles didn't actually stop him from going to the ledge. That's cool. Reset.
Shroom's recovery. Oh, I thought he was going to make it back.
Yeah,
because I feel like Shroom's going to make it back every time now. Such a good platform shield drop there.
Yeah, the dash attack, though, just a little bit short on Zain.
Okay.
Keeps jumping back, jumping in place.
Oh, he baited that out.
Yeah, those jumps are to dodge the dash attack. Just go right over it, but be able to stay in place.
He's used his jump, but Shroomed fails the wave dash back to ledge, actually, and means Zain's going to get back on stage with a jump. Yeah.
Oh!
That's the fair. Where's the needles? Smart side B timing from Zain.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, up in the air, and out we go.
Needles again. He's
Where
used
will we
his
go?
upside B. Okay, so it was scary for sure. He was afraid he was going to get clipped by the up B, but there, if he had gone to ledge, it would have been guaranteed. Here, it's definitely over.
Yeah. And so stock lead goes to Shroomed, but plenty of percent on him for Zain to turn it into a quick kill.
Oh. Very, yikes. Very weird from Shroomed there.
Yeah, but he comes back down, comes back swinging. I feel like these guys are playing at such a high pace that like stuff like that isn't phasing them, especially early in the game when you've got stocks to play with. Just right back to business. You got a game to play.
Yeah, there we go. This has been so much of it is Shroomed. When they're in this neutral situation, I feel like Shroomed is just getting these run-in fairs so frequently.
Oh,
The
grab
great
release.
mash out. Okay. Oh, see, now he's on the platform. Follows him with the side B.
He like drifted over.
That was amazing. It could have hit him if he teched in place and also followed him so that when he teched that way, he covered.
Zain looking like Leia in Zero Gravity. All right.
Drifting through space with the force.
Oh, off we go. It's really tough right here. This is the part where you have to either, you know, rely on getting Sheik to the left or right of the stage and try to get the reset, or you have to hope for an up B, you know, some kind of lucky forward smash.
Wow, the dare. But on such a big stage, that doesn't have quite the effect I think Shroomed was hoping for.
Oh, see, that's what he's thinking is
Stealing to platform here. Yeah, and he actually gets out.
he just barely avoids that fair.
I think the choice there was to waveland to platform.
Yeah.
But you know, it is.
Oh, too deep.
Yeah.
Too cool. See, he slows it down a little bit there.
Yep.
Oh, that was a nice call out.
Yeah. Takes some time to charge needles.
Wow.
Oh, what a mix-up there. He's going to take the stock for that? Yeah, he is. Wow.
184% though. What can you put on before it's too late?
Oh, the roll! And this could be such big percent for Shroomed. Uses the fully charged needle stacks to build up
And
so
he just
much.
keeps getting more and more needles, but that's the neutral era. And we are now into last stock, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you got? It's Zain and Shroomed opens up to the start. He's got center stage, and he's looked good for a minute now.
Red on both colors. It's been blood on the field the entire
Blood
time.
on the leaves.
Oh, what a dash back from Shroomed.
He doesn't follow him to the platform, but he does
The
catch him
needles-
coming down.
The needles don't manage to get it. Zain in the corner here. This is where Shroomed has excelled this whole time. Zain
Oh,
finds a way
Zain.
out. On shield.
Zain has got to get it now. It's either now.
Okay. Oh, not quite a safe fair. I think Shroomed missed his dash back, actually.
Forward.
The pivot gets the tipper, and now
One last edge guard.
it's all on Shroomed's recovery. That will be the tipper. It's not going to close it out yet.
We're still going.
He's going to switch back to Sheik.
As the
maybe?
best players
No.
have done, you got to turn to Zelda in
But
your
he
last
up
minute.
smashes.
But he transformed. Why did he?
Zain closes it out.
The run continues. Zain slain in round one of pools, defeats Shroomed's 3-2, and is gonna keep this going.
Oh my God, I am out of breath.
GOML home to some of the sickest runs in Melee history, and Zain is coming for those titles.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see the replays of this match. So back and forth. You can see the tension on Zain's face. Oh, that bear, the few times he threw that in was so critical in closing out those stocks. And this was where the story of this match was played, on the edge. Shroomed's recovery, Zain's edge guards. It was the battle back and forth.
Yeah, and you get these moments, right? 1 or 2 a set is all you need to put yourself ahead. Now, it was probably more tense than Zain would have liked. He would have liked a couple more of those big combos, like Shroomed is getting here.
Oh, that was such a beautiful combo. And then here, yeah, this was the second FD game.
Oh,
where
the
that
checkmate.
was such a great play from Shroomed, but Zain was still able to bring it back. Look at this. That was such a great mix-up, too. He's been going to the ledge so frequently. It's been his recovery that Shroomed, Zain's had to think about. But this, right here, this panic moment from both of them, the up smash into the transformation, you can see my hair's all over the place. I had to throw my headset off because I was freaking out.
Now, I get why he wanted to transform back. He was in a horrible position for Zelda, but like,
no, but still,
I think he needed to stay.
No. Even there, that wasn't even the optimal punish from Zain. He could have walked up and forward smashed him, but it was just, it was like so scary, right?
We're dunking all day.
Oh my God, that was just, we just saw it on the replay again, and Jesus, Zain with the pop off. He's making such a big run.
This is a long, long road. Oh my goodness.
But we've got more action coming. I don't know if I can handle more action after that.
Yeah.